says the seed will come. That's what they will do. But what will they say? It says they will declare righteousness. This is the high and blessed work of the seed. This will be their lifetime work. Not only in this world, but for all eternity. This will be the work. This is what they will declare. This is why they are redeemed. They were created to glorify God, and as now redeemed people, they will glorify God. And that's what they will do. They will glorify God by declaring His righteousness. This will be their primary occupation. This will be the theme. This will be their life song. We have a song which says, "This is my story and this is my song, both in time and eternity." This is what they will declare, and this is the purpose of their salvation. That what will they declare? The primary work of the seed is they will declare. Declare means they will testify. They will give their testimony. How? From the truth of the scriptures and from their own knowledge and from their own experience and from their own conviction. They will give a testimony. Testimony for what? Testimony, the theme of the testimony will be His righteousness. Not my righteousness, not my own, what I did and how godly I am, how I fast, how I come to church, all that stupid Armenian religion. That's not even here. They will give testimony for what He has accomplished for me, right? It's all about Him. It's His righteousness. They will give, that will be their theme. This fallen world from Eden, even today, everywhere there is a testimony against God's righteousness. People everywhere you see, even Christians always grumbling. Why did God do this? Why did God allow this? Why is there so much suffering? God is not righteous. What He's not doing is not right. And as if these people are, have all the sense to decide what is right. There is an attack on the righteousness of God. But this faithful seed will bear the witness that God is righteous through the changing times. Whether people hear it or not, in season, out of season, they will declare God's righteousness. Not like many churches, like I said, many believers who declare man's righteousness. That's what the church is about. All the Armenian churches who talk about how godly the pastor is, how the members are all wonderful, how they offer, come every week and give all the offering, how they support the church and they come regularly, fast. All that is their stupid righteousness, right? So much of ministry, all men's righteousness, men's ministry. That's not the work of the church. The true seed, the true universal church, this true church that's born out of Christ's work will testify and declare the righteousness of the triune God. They will declare righteousness, that God is righteous in all He does. He is righteous in His person. He is righteous in His works, in His work of creation, in His work of providence. He is righteous in His law. He is righteous in His redemption. In creation, this seed will accept God as their creator, righteous creator, and they are His creatures. In providence, as meek souls, they will trust everything comes from God and accept everything in silence, knowing the one who is righteous does know what He's doing is right. They will not have this murmurs and grumbling within their own hearts against the wise and the holy providence of God. They will accept everything. They will accept God's law as righteous. The demands of God's law are righteous. They will declare the righteous. And primarily, they will declare God's righteousness in redemption. They will declare that the righteousness of God the Son, during His human life, in His sufferings, in His death, and as a surety, He honored the law. They will primarily declare God's righteousness in accepting the willing, the voluntary, sin-atoning sacrifice, substitute in the place of the guilty, and then justifying through Him all the sinners who believe in Him. That's the righteousness of God. And we declare the righteousness of God in life and death. That's the only ground for our salvation. First Peter 2:9 says, we've been called from the darkness into his marvelous light. For what? So that we can enjoy and bask in the light? No, to show forth the praises of him who called us out of the darkness, right? All true church work is to seek to bring men to the Savior by declaring his righteousness, as was considered by them as the duty, right? They didn't think it's an optional thing. They didn't think it's a thing that you can do it sometimes, you can leave it. Take Paul, he said, "Woe unto me if I don't preach the gospel." One great object for which life is valuable for them, they think it as the highest privilege and honor for which they have been saved, is to declare the righteousness of God. Oh, how we fail in this duty. Alas, how we fail in this duty. We need to realize this as a duty. And we all need to be engaged as pastors and deacons and members and parents and workers in whatever situation providence has placed us. Make it our aim to declare the righteousness of God.